Scanning the field, it's French. Flushed out of the pocket. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He'll pull it on the read. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends.
There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
And the Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's French. Under fire. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Georgia Southern in a hurry. He'll keep it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Going to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Caught over the middle. It's Dallas. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air. It's French. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a...
And the offense goes 5.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. There he goes! Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Eagles! He got a step and just dusted the field. The Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
That's caught. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll leave it with him. Still running at the 40. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Gave the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll go to the ground. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here comes the heat. Finds the tight end. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Handoff to the single running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's French. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on first down. Caught. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
42 spider. 4-2 spider.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. And we'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's French. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll pull it down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike.
The ball on the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on third. Going to try to get it himself. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders.
On the double. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The give on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Looking to throw, it's French. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Red pass, it's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's French. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger. Oh, he's got some space. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cobb. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Perhaps feeling that coverage. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. At the 35, he's loose. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, the running game doing work. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Dropping back, it's French. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the run.
Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They move on top here in the fourth. Dropping back, it's French. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
The defense obviously at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Not going to risk a return here. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
Here's the handoff. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Georgia Southern will try to use every second on this clock. Rides the back on the option to give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. To throw, it's French. got it in the middle. It's Green. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Georgia Southern.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus